Located in the North Cascades, this mountaintop spreads out over 10 square miles, making this a very difficult to reach but stunning mountain. Let's go explore Snowking Mountain.
Just starting, and I already see a tree that we have to go under. It kicks you from the beginning.
And the route she is referring to is the way up to Snowking Mountain. Now this should be a pretty tough hike, but we are spreading it out over a couple days because we have some friends coming in tomorrow. So we're gonna make our way up to Cyclone Lake today, hang out there, have some fun, take lots of photos up there, and then when our friends arrive tomorrow, we'll go for the summit of Snowking and come back down on Sunday. So the first 3 miles is supposed to be what they would consider a road walk, and then after that it gets brutal. So let's get going.
Yeah, so a foot of space. Clearly not a road anymore. Hasn't been a road for a long time.
That's why I have her go in front.
Yummy.
So here's the trail right here, and from what I was reading, it sounds like for the next 1.5 miles or so, it's pretty steep. Some people said you climb about 2,500 feet in 1.5 miles. So yeah, that's basically going straight up. And then after that, I guess we'll see. Hopefully we'll be close to the ridge at that point and we'll have a better idea of what things look like. All right, some beta up to this point. That steep climb section is about 1.5 miles, and you climb 2,000 feet of elevation. That gets you to about 3,900 feet, and then it kind of evens out not very steep for quite a while, and you just kind of meander through the woods. Around 4,800 feet, I believe, you start coming more into the sun, so a little bit more sun exposure. So if you're trying to time it with the time of day, keep that in mind. And then at 5.75 miles, there is 2 trails. One looks to be way more defined, and then the one to the left is less defined. The one to the left is the one that takes you up to this point, so you want to go left. If you go straight, I believe that takes you to Found Lake. So if that's where you're going, then that will probably get you there. But if you're trying to get up to Snow King, make a left right there. And then up here, 5,700 feet, you got great views of the North Cascades, and hopefully we should be seeing Cyclone Lake here in a second. So it's pretty cool up here.
Oh my gosh. I'm not being dramatic when I say that like my breath is literally taken away by this tarn. This is the most gorgeous, I can't even say it, most gorgeous tarn I've ever seen in my life. Brian and I have done so many adventures in Washington, and this is so pristine. It is so difficult to get to things like this. And wow, worth the effort, 110%.
So on that note, we went down to Cyclone Lake. It's super pretty down there, but there's really not that great of camping options. So we decided to come over here to this tarn, and it's in between this and the other little tarn down there. And I definitely recommend that. It is way prettier, and the access to water is much easier as well. It is not warm. No? Nope. Oh, burr.
Yeah, I know.
Naturally doing the Wim Hof method. Oh. Okay, everything's getting numb. Not feeling anything. This lake is perfect.
Oh my God.
Alright, there's too many stars last night for me to actually sleep, so I spent hours taking photos of the Milky Way and watching the sky. There's like no light pollution up here whatsoever. It is a perfect spot for watching the stars. We should have been up here for the Perseid meteor shower. It would have been great. Our plan today is we are basically just hanging out around the camp, waiting for our friends to show up, and then we should be making our way up Snow King over there. And right now, this time of year, we are in September. The snow's pretty much melted out, so you don't have to do any snow travel. The ridge is pretty straightforward. I think there's a little scramble at the top, and then we'll be there. I think it's about 2,000 feet, 2 miles to get to the top, so not bad at all. Well, we've been hanging out around the lake most of the day, you know, relaxing and stuff, waiting for our friends to show up, but we haven't seen them yet. And we kind of wanted to summit today, so we sent them a message and we're gonna get our stuff together and start making our way up. Hopefully they get here at some point, but we might not be able to summit together, unfortunately. Alright, it was way too windy at the summit to video or speak to the camera in any way, but we are back on our way down. It was about 2 miles from the lake up to the top of Snowking, and it was about 2,000 feet of elevation gain, so not too bad so far. I think we're sitting around 7,600 feet of elevation gain total, and I know there will be a little bit more on the way out, so this might be like an 8,000 foot gain trip, just if you're interested in that. So we're gonna make our way down. It is getting dark quick, the clouds have rolled in, and it is smoky everywhere too. It's kind of weird. Yesterday was Clara's day, so back to camp we go. And our friends did make it. They're at camp right now, so they are not lost. They're just down there hanging out. All right, it appears sometime between yesterday afternoon and this morning, summer has officially come to a close, and now we've got clouds and not a patch of blue sky anywhere. This is probably the most cushy way to do Snowking, is to spend 3 days up here, but we had 3 days to do, so definitely recommend it because we are not sore or we don't feel beat up at all. But typically people do it either in one long day or a 2-day approach. So like I said, it'll probably be close to 82, maybe 8,400 feet of total elevation gain, including all the ups and downs to get to this point, get up, get back down. So quite a bit of elevation for this. And we've seen two other humans, not including our 2 friends. So 4 people total up here. Total. That's it. It's very quiet. It's very nice. But yeah, we are waiting for them to come down from the summit, and then we're gonna pack up and make our way out. So hopefully this was a pretty detailed approach for you if you're looking for beta on Snowking. It's kind of hard looking at trip reports because there's not a whole lot of trip reports on it, and a lot of them are from like years ago. So it's very doable, very beautiful, and I definitely recommend it. So if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will be seeing you in the next one.
back to exploring it. Or you just say you're full of color, yeah.
Such a different.
It's so beautiful.
I'm not sure I've ever been on this side of